babies, welcome back to Monday's episode where we are going to be talking about balls. How to please them, how to tease them, and how to play with them. Because let's face it, if you don't have a pair hanging in between your legs, then it can be really terrifying to know what to do with them. And oftentimes when pleasing our partner, we just tend to avoid and neglect them. And I'm here to tell you that that is not the vibe. So this is gonna be a quick, fast video on how to actually please the balls so that they don't go left unattended to. Now let's get started. First things first, communication is lubrication. So just like you appreciate your partner asking you what you like, what your wants, what your needs, and what your desires are, obviously they want the same in return, especially when it comes to pleasing such a sensitive area. And every set of balls is completely different. Some may like a more aggressive approach and others may like a really soft and subtle, gentle approach. So take your time and ask, play around, and see what your partner's body language and verbal communication tells you. Either way, he'll let you know exactly what he likes. And if your communication is really good, you can just straight up even ask, what do you like done to your balls? Do you like ball play? How sensitive are your testes? The second one I want to talk about is just touch them. Yes, I'm talking about the scrotum, the balls, the nutsack, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, they are extremely sensitive. Get too rough and the entire mood can be ruined, or at least for a minute. But that doesn't mean you should be scared or terrified of them. I want you to hold your partner's balls in your hand, stroke them, love them, treat them as if they're almost as sensitive as your clitoris or the tip of your penis. Just start with holding them in your hand, nice, soft, and gently. It's like dipping your toes in the water. Once you've gotten comfortable with the feeling of them in your hand, start off with a little bit of pulsating in your hand. Give them a slight little grab, not too firm, and just listen and watch for your partner's body language. The more that you start feeling comfortable, the more that you can gain control and literally hold him by his balls. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, Miranda, when the hell am I supposed to be grabbing him by the balls? Don't worry, I got you. Let's say you're starting out with a makeout session. You're working your way down to foreplay. Massage his balls, grab him by his balls, avoid the dick and go right for the balls. Give them that little bit of a tease before they get the direct stimulation on their shaft or their head of their penis. The next option you can do is actually do it while having penetrative sex. As females, we love dual stimulation and so do men. So here are a few positions that you can try. Cowgirl is one of them. You can just reach your arm back and do a little bit of a ball massage. The next one is reverse cowgirl because they are just right there. Now you can add it into any doggy style position. However, you don't want to be massaging their balls when they're slamming you from behind because you're gonna be ripping them off. So if you want to keep it a little bit more close and intimate, have them grind and rock against your pelvis so you can actually reach in between your legs. And instead of massaging your clit, you can go and massage their balls. Now, what about when we get to oral? Well, that leads us to number 2. Put them in your mouth. Let's just assume you are giving the world's best BJ. The balls deserve some tongue action too. Start off nice and gentle, suck them into your mouth or place them into your mouth, but be careful. Watch out for your teeth. If you feel nutsack on your teeth, they're definitely feeling it. Most people don't really like pain near their genitals, although some may enjoy it a little bit rougher, but let's just assume for the vast majority that they don't, and you should just start off gentle, with gentle sucking and suction. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna gently suck one ball into your mouth. Yes, honey, you are going to separate the two of them. Now you can get freaky with it and jam 2 of them in there, but since you're just starting off, I say just start with sucking on one and maybe gently rubbing with your thumb the other. The suction combined with the soft swirlingness of your tongue is gonna send them over in the best way possible. You're welcome. But when you're doing this, you're not just sucking on the ball, you're also stroking his, we can't say that word. You're also stroking his rooster, This will take it to another level. Now the fourth one I want to talk about is add a C-ring. And the reason why I'm saying a C-ring is because I am not allowed saying the C word on here for monetization purposes. And that is exactly why I brought to you guys my merch dropping April 8th, and it's that oversized after sex hoodie. So if you want to support your girl, you know what to do. Stay posted for the link because these are dropping April 8th. So by adding the C-ring into the mix, it's actually going to drive and keep that blood flow in the penis, making them harder and last longer. And the best part, it's gonna make them a little bit more sensitive. C-rings are designed to stretch and encompass the girth of the penis, or even the base of his balls. Most guys usually only put the C-ring around the shaft, but it can also be used right at the top of the balls. Once that blood flow is restricted, things are about to blast off to a whole nother level. Plus, you can get a C-ring that has a little tiny vibrator on it to stimulate you too. The fifth one I want to talk about is use your vibrator. Because vibrators are not just meant for solo sex, but they're also meant to help you engage with your play partner, bringing more stimulation into the bedroom. Using a gentle vibration setting on and off can be extremely pleasurable for them. Vibrators can also be used to run up and down the shaft of the penis or on the underside of the perineum, which is exactly what we're going to talk about in our next tip. But a key reminder here, depending on how strong your vibrator is, you may want to proceed with caution because this can make them blow off real quick, if you know what I mean. So finally, one of my favorite spots to play with. However, you definitely need to ask before you go anywhere near here because some guys are really weird about butt stuff or anything near their butt. And let's just be serious, the perineum is not gonna be anything like your booty hole or inside or around your booty hole. It's just right before it. So calm down. The perineum is that little patch of skin between the ball sack and the anus. So if your partner's okay with your hand being down there to stimulate the balls, stretch your finger a little bit further while you still have the balls in the base of your palm here and add a little bit of pressure or massage that space. Some people refer to it as the gooch too. Most guys will know that it's a good spot almost immediately. This is also a really great way to earn brownie points so that he comes back. And if you keep it up long enough, he might just be having the best orgasm of his life. Obviously, those are just a few tips on how to play with the balls in that surrounding area. I obviously had to add in some little extras there to make sure you rock his world and blow his mind. Because let's face it, it's about time we grab them by the balls and show them who's boss. All right, babies, that's all I have for you today. Don't forget, April 8th, the merch gets dropped, but you don't want to miss out. So make sure you follow my Instagram where I will be keeping you posted on live updates. I will see you all on Thursday. Peace. Happy ball play.